if you're part of a church with a building with a name and you're a 501c3 corporation, all these churches are corporations. They're tied into Roman Catholic. It doesn't matter what religion, Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, Catholicism, Christianity, all of them connected to Rome. They're the Antichrist church system. And if you connected to any of these religions, you're part of the Antichrist church system. It's Antichrist. You're deceived. You're part of a strong delusion. And I'm talking specifically to Hebrew Israelites of the seed of Abraham. A lot of us are mixed up in all these Antichrist systems. We mixed up in the Antichrist church system. We mixed up in the Antichrist government system. This is the Antichrist world. You got to follow the scriptures. And the scripture tells you that we shouldn't be a part of all these different religions and stuff. We're just supposed to worship the Most High, keep His commandments. Today is the Sabbath, the 7th day of the week. Keep the Sabbath, to keep it holy. Remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. That's what the scripture says. We're supposed to keep the Passover. That's what the scripture says. We're supposed to keep all the commandments. That's what the scripture says. You can't just pick and choose. Say, oh, that was old. But that's what these 501c3 corporations do. It's all about the money, honey. That's all they care about. Bring in your tithes, your offerings. You're going to be blessed. It's your season. Take away that, then they ain't got a reason to do anything. But it's about the money, and you're being used for merchandise. They're taking advantage of you. So that's why it's important to know the scriptures, believe the scriptures, obey the scriptures, do what the scripture says to do. It's only written to, for, and about the chosen people that are in covenant with the Most High. It's not written to everybody else in the whole wide world. Everybody says, well, what about everybody else? Y'all going to either be destroyed and put in the lake of fire, you're going to be a servant of Israel. Take your choice. Take your pick. That's what's going to happen to you. Because we've been in servitude ever since we were the people, and we're still in servitude. All 12 tribes, we're scattered. And so don't get it twisted. The people over in the land called the nation of Israel, they're the synagogue of Satan. That's what the scripture calls them. The Israelites, the Jewish people, they're the synagogue of Satan. Over in the land of Israel, they're the synagogue of Satan. They became a nation state in 1948. They took over the land by fraud and deceit. They're Ashkenaz